I thought it would be fun to do some DIY Christmas decor. I've never done most of this stuff, but I always see videos on it online and I'm like, that looks like a lot of fun. So the first thing I want to do is like a garland to go across here, which if you're watching this is filmed after because I do have the garland and I have some points on what I would do if I were to do it again. So after this I'll insert like everything that I did do, but if I were to make it again, it's super heavy, so it literally fell. I did mine like very tight, which I do love the look of, but I think if I were to do it again I would do like looser ones. So you'll see I fold, oh my god, it's ripping, it's probably gonna fall there. I folded it horizontally into fours and I should have done vertically into fours. I've seen people do it both ways and I like the tighter look better, but unfortunately it's too tight, and then one, it made me use a lot more paper than I needed, which is why you'll see like a pretty every other one, and then it goes to a lot of red and greens just because I ran out of white. So in hindsight I would have done a different pattern, like maybe 4 red, 2 green, 1 white, because I also didn't have enough construction paper. I was just using what I had around the house, and then bigger hoops because it's so thick. But I still think it's a fun DIY. I still do love it and I think it's so cute, but I have to figure out how to get it to stay up without falling because it ripped there and it is about to fall there. I think it's just far too heavy, but it is cute nonetheless. Okay, so garland is a little small, probably like half the size I need. So I went in and folded a lot more of the papers. Problem is I'm using construction paper that I already have, so I'm buying more. I have not even enough covers. So this is all I have left, which obviously there's 12 here, there's 3 here, and I have no white. So I was thinking of doing like a different color on the ends, so it's like the tri-color in the middle, and then I was gonna do like green, 3 red, green, 3 red, so kind of like frames middle, because I want to put it up on the wall here. It's this long, which is not that long for the whole thing, and it probably goes like from there to there, so I want to like extend it so it hangs and can look pretty. And then I have my little fruit garland. So I already folded them. I'm just gonna cut them all out and then I guess get to gluing them together and see how it looks in a little bit. Okay, I did the math and I need to do 4 red, 1 green, but since the link ended off on the red, I'm gonna throw in the 1 green and then do 4 red. And I sectioned them out for like this side of the link, and then once I finish those, I'll have to turn the link over and do the other side, so it will be framed. Probably gonna take a little while. Okay, we're gonna work on the fireplace now. I actually made one of these when I was in first year of university, so like many years ago, like 8 years ago, 7 years ago, something like that. In my dorm room, and I always loved it, and I kept it up like literally all year long. So I thought it'd be so fun to make one for the TV stand, because you'll see there's like a part of the TV stand that has like a glass, and you can see through it, seeing like games, I guess devices, because there's like an old stereo my dad gave us that we've never used, but keep it there and stuff. So I don't have construction paper besides the stuff for the garland. I have like painting paper, I guess, like craft paper I've had for years. I painted tons of pieces of paper, different colors, and I just was cutting out like the different flame elements based on the photo from my first year fire. Some red too. And we're gonna try to kind of piece together a fireplace. I also have log pieces, as well as it's gonna be like on a black backdrop, and then we'll assemble it all together. Hopefully it's cute. The one thing that's different from, I'll put a photo of what it looked like in first year. I had like tons of bricks around the fireplace, and I made it like an actual fireplace, and it was beautiful, but it was really big because we just had tons of wall space. I don't really have wall space for that, so it's going literally on a TV console that has glass, so it's just covering the glass part, but beside the glass is a stocking, so that's why it's like, that's perfect, because like stockings hung by the fire. I do only have one stocking, even though my boyfriend and I live together, because I can't find one I like, and I thrift all my decor, all my Christmas decor, any of my decor. I hardly buy anything new, like besides like weird things like this, like not the frame, but the actual glass that is meant to mount into a wall. But everything like else is pretty much thrifted. So let's try put this together. I was just gonna tape it together and do it. I'm having a hard time with the orange though, so that's why I was like, let's just, I guess I should take the back side of it and see how this goes. I'm hoping that it'll look good and nice enough to store, so I can keep putting it up every year. I'm so loud. I'm not too picky, but I do want it to look good. I'm gonna put in another red flame behind it, and then a little yellow flame, which I guess you can't really see what I'm doing. It's supposed to, so this is like the first two pieces that I put together. You're not gonna obviously see that part, and then it's gonna have orange on the bottom. Maybe we'll do those little pieces at the end, because those are like little details. It's more so just fitting. The idea is the orange is supposed to fit on top, but right now it doesn't. We'll cut it. It's not working out the way I want to, because the orange is supposed to be like, I was gonna call it the underbelly. I don't really know. I don't know flame terminology. Something like that's actually not too bad, because then it will sit on the logs. Let's do that. Something like that. I don't know if it covers the back. Okay, let's tape that together. I do have another orange piece as well that I want to put in there. I'm not trying to tape it aggressively because I need to. And then we have like this little guy that's supposed to come out. Well, that was my issue, because on my reference photo, this guy should be roughly here. And it's not going too well. I might have cut it out. I cut it out of this too short. See if I can make another one that's longer out of this scrap piece of paper. And I could probably do something to get it to kind of like come up and lay up there. It's weird because the yellow and the red were really easy. I don't know why the orange is hard. Maybe because that's like the one piece that brings it all together. I'm just like holding it over top, and then just cut out the flame part but keep the whole body, and kind of figure out what I want to do with it after. actually have taped in there, just one. That's kind of cute. We will go see how this looks at the fireplace. Okay, this is the said fireplace. It's kind of a weird angle because the sun's on me, but it's okay. This is like the little stocking. I do have another hanger here, but like I said, I don't have a stocking for it, so it's fine. So I've never actually seen, actually, yeah, it's actually, I was really worried it was gonna be too big. So we're first gonna do black in the background. I have all these papers literally into black. I'm just gonna go ahead, throw them on up there, and then we will get to putting our logs together, as well as I guess just putting on the fireplace after. I'm gonna move the camera back because I was realizing you couldn't see the bottom. I just cut this paper and I'm gonna tape it on, and then it'll be all blacked out, which is actually, I don't know why I think it's so cute. It's literally just black, but it's nice having it like blacked out because it'll be the perfect backdrop. Okay, the black is all done. It looks so good. I'm so happy. I have my logs and I didn't know how big I wanted them, so I did do 4 pages because I figured at some point they would kind of like crisscross behind the fire. So, oh, basically, I have 2 that are a little slimmer and 2 that are a little thicker, so it'll be like thick and slim. Just how the cookie crumble is. I want it like this kind of vibe, something like that, and then we'll have the fire on it. This is like the cushion, which that looks so cute. I don't know if I want them like super crossed or just like super minimal. Probably minimal. I'm gonna attach the pieces together, and then I will. And I think I should put the chunky in front of the slimmer one, is what I think, to give it more of a hefty look. And actually, why does that look way better? Weird, but I'll do that. It's a little big with a black backdrop, but I think it's so cute still. It's like coming out a little bit. But I think with the fire nestled on top of it, I don't think it's gonna be bad. I might make them just a little bit more pointy so it stays on the black backdrop. Okay, after much deliberating, I decided to switch the crosses. I don't know if you can tell. So the more pronounced ones on this side, only because I feel like the flames are more pronounced on the other side to make it more even. So I'm just gonna tape the flames on there, and then we will throw it one little tape. That is so cute. I should put tape on the back of it. It is so crazy, and throw it up on the fireplace. I'm just gonna do like a few long ones of these just to cover it in the back. I don't know how well it's gonna do over the years, but at least it's really cute right now. I don't know if I necessarily need to tape it a lot. Oh. So I gotta figure out the placement. I don't want it like, I want to see the very bottom. Down. I don't want to see it like down, but I don't want it too high. So maybe like here-ish. Okay, that is cute. Definitely need more tape though, because the flames are kind of falling over, although it kind of looks more real that way. Okay, that is so stinking cute. Also, I had Christmas music on, but I paused it. But tell me that's not cute. I just wish I had another stocking to go there, but I don't want to buy one that I don't like. Is my problem. I'm still on the hunt. I've bought 2 new Christmas things. I guess 3, because I bought one of them I bought in the summertime, which is my advent calendar, which when I get chocolate, we're gonna fill it. It's a really cute advent calendar. It's like a tree advent calendar, but it's like a wood one, and each day you open the box and it's a different ornament, you put it on the tree. The box is big enough for like a very small bottle of chocolate, so I was gonna buy some online. Since I saw online it was actually cheaper than in the store, and then fill it, and then every day I get a chocolate, or my boyfriend gets a chocolate, which is so fun. But that is so freaking cute. That looks really good, along with, I did that, well, we did that yesterday, you saw that. The final product, I will take a video of it all at night so you can see everything, because this lights up. The tree technically should light up, but it doesn't. We're not gonna even talk about that.